Hi everyone, I'm here today to talk about the MCM Bebe Boo backpack. Now, I'd wanted a small backpack for a while now, and I was specifically looking at the Louis Vuitton Palm Springs Mini, which I really loved, and they had it in the reverse monogram print, and I tried and tried and tried, and it was never available on the website, and I live a couple hours away from a boutique, so every time I went there to try and see if I could get one, there was never any in stock in the reverse monogram, in the regular monogram, the Infrarouge, the World Tour edition. I could never get my hands on one, and I tried to get on the wait list several times, but it was always full. And I never really had an essay that I constantly saw because I was always going to the store at different times, and since I didn't live in the city, I didn't have the one essay that I always went back to, so I didn't really have that relationship where she could pull some strings and get me on the list. So I waited and tried, and originally when it first came out in Australia, I think the Palm Springs Mini was $1,900. And when it came out, that's when I really wanted it, but the waitlist was quite huge. So I waited, and then unfortunately Louis Vuitton had a price increase, and it went up to $2,400 in Australia just for basic monogram. I think reverse monogram was like 2,500 roughly. But I still wanted it, and I tried again. I contacted client services to see if it was available, because I think you really want something if you keep thinking about it for months and months and months, and you can't get out of your head. And anyway, I tried once again, and they told me no, it was full. There was no wait list, they couldn't take any more. And then I had a friend on Instagram who informed me they had tried to get the Palm Springs Mini in the reverse monogram where they lived in Switzerland, and their SA had contacted Paris and informed them that they weren't making them anymore in the reverse monogram. It was done. So what was available, and there was none in Australia, and there wasn't any regular monogrammed ones in Australia. So I was a little bit bummed, but then also I was still kind of up in awe because the price, $2,400, was expensive, and actually just this week the price has increased again by another $90, so I think now the reverse monogram was $2,600 and the regular was like $2,570 maybe. So I looked around to see if I could find an alternative, and I'd seen some other people on Instagram that had small backpacks from Michael Kors or Zara, or just a few random little brands here and there. And then I saw on Instagram the MCM mini backpack, the Bebe Boo or Extra Mini, whatever it's called, and I really loved it because I was familiar with MCM. Because when I lived in South Korea, MCM was one of the most popular brands there for Korean celebrities and K-pop stars, so it was always everywhere on the streets. But I never was really interested in the brand when I lived in Korea. It wasn't sort of on my radar. I was always kind of a Louis Vuitton kind of guy. But then I saw that they had the Bebe Boo, which what I loved was you could wear it crossbody just like the Palm Springs Mini. And what I also loved, it was half the price of the Louis Vuitton. So for those who don't know, MCM is a German brand originally, but it was bought out by a South Korean lady in the mid-2000s, and she kind of re-established the brand, and now all the bags are handmade in Korea. They still have the stores globally, and it's sold through in the States Neiman Marcus and Nordstrom, and in the UK Selfridges and whatever. But in Australia it's only available at David Jones, but not all David Jones stores carry them. So I had a look online to see what I could find, and at David Jones this bag goes for $1,169. But it's only available through their online store or in their Sydney and Melbourne boutiques. So I wanted to see if I could get a cheaper price, and I managed to get one off the internet from Selfridges from the UK for a cheaper price. It was like a sale for $700, which is a lot better. I think the price has gone back up now, and you could still get them for $900. So yeah, and let me show you the bag. So this is the cognac colour, which is MCM's signature colour, with the gold studs, the gold hardware, and the nameplate on top. Now it does come with 2 of these long adjustable straps. I haven't used my second one, it's still in the bag. But you can wear it crossbody, wear it as a backpack, or MCM's also made it, you can be slipped onto a belt to be used like as a bum bag or a fanny pack, which I don't know if I'd ever do that. But yeah, I wanted it as crossbody, and I managed to get one. The cognac colour is actually really hard to get online. The black, like the denim blue, the pink, and the white are relatively easy, but the cognac colour is a little bit harder, or if people are like selling them brand new, they're at a higher price than the other colours. But I managed to get this one for $700 from Selfridges website. It's no longer on the Selfridges website, only the other colours are, and they're around 900 Australian dollars. But they are available on the MCM's website if you live in the US or the UK or a few countries in Europe and like South Korea, China and Japan. And I believe in the US it's $675. In the UK it's £490, and it's the rough equivalent of those currencies in the other countries. So yeah, it was exactly what I was looking for, and at the end of the day it saved me like $2,000 cheaper than the Louis Vuitton. So let's have a look. Like, at what I really liked about it too is all MCM's hardware, particularly their golden nameplate, is 24 karat coated gold. So that nameplate is actually coated in gold. Not the studs. The studs are gold too, as well as the zip and like the hardware on the back. But I still love it. It's coated canvas like Louis Vuitton. It actually, like feeling it, is I feel like it's a thicker canvas almost than Louis Vuitton, which I was really impressed with. And the actual inside is like lined in leather. The inside is just all black leather. Don't know if you can see in there. But at the back it has 2 card pockets just with the MCM logo in leather as well. And just one front zip pocket on the front, which is slightly a bit larger than the one that's on the Palm Springs Mini, because these bags are basically the same size as the Palm Springs Mini. I think they're just 1 centimetre smaller in height. But this front pocket's a bit easier to get into than the one that's on the Palm Springs Mini, because it's got that overlap of canvas, which makes it a little bit harder. And that's the same to go with the top zip. What I do like about it is that the zips for the main pocket is located on the top, as compared to the Louis Vuitton Palm Springs Mini, the one that runs on the front. And I know a lot of people say that it's annoying to try and get into the top pocket, so they leave it open often and just push it in. So I really do like that the pocket's on the top. So that was another thing that I really got to like it. And actually the quality on this is like really nice as well. Like I got a matching, like everything lines up. The stitching's really good. the leather accents are like really good quality. Like the hardware, it's light, but it also feels very sturdy as well. It did come with, so you get like the 2 straps to wear as a backpack if you want, or just to swap it out. And I've just got it set to wear over the shoulder, and I'm 6'1", and it hangs on just on my waist if I wear it as a crossbody on like the longest setting. But if you are taller or have a larger frame, you can actually switch the long part from the other strap and connect it with the long part from this strap, and it'll give you like almost double the length, so it can hang quite low or stretch quite across if you need to. I tried it with the long straps, but I had to put it on the smallest version. It hung a little bit too low, so just on the last buckle of the original strap was enough for me for lengthwise. So yeah, and it fits quite a lot in it. I took it out for the first time today, and it fits everything I need because I'm a guy, I don't carry that much. But as a lot of people who have had like the Palm Springs Mini will tell you, like the size is quite deceptive. You can fit quite a lot, like it's quite deep and base, so I can easily fit like my wallet, my card holder, my phone, my like lip balm, like all my basic essentials. Like I can fit my keys, I can fit practically everything I need in here, and even like a small bottle of water will fit in there if you want to. So really it's a great little essential bag, and I do love the studs. Like I never really liked the MCM monogram in like a larger backpack, but in this I really do. I do enjoy it. Like it's quite nice, and I do like the cognac colour, but the other colours are nice too. Like the pink's quite nice like for a girl, and the black is also quite nice if you want something a bit more discreet. When you buy the bag, it does come with no box, just a MCM dust bag as per usual. Even if you order from the online store, it just comes with like a dust bag in a shopping bag. You get both your straps, and then you'll also get an envelope with your care information with your 1-year limited warranty. So it's just got special care about the straps and the studs and how to keep the canvas in like the best condition. You have your maintenance guide in German, Korean, English, and Chinese and Japanese as well. And also if you purchase from a store, you'll get this card which is for your warranty, which guarantees authenticity, and it will be filled out by the sales assistant. And mine's been filled out from London. So you'll have all that documentation, and it'll just be in a little envelope with the bag. So overall, it's definitely a great little bag. Like I did hold out for the Palm Springs Mini, but at the end of the day, I'm really happy with this. So even though I got the chance, even if I got the chance to get a Palm Spring Mini, I'm not sure I would. Because at the end of the day, for the price point of $2.5 grand, I could go in and I could buy a much bigger bag from Louis Vuitton, like a Keepall 45, and I could also get like a wallet as well for the same price as what you would be paying for a Palm Springs backpack. So for less than half the price, even if you buy it retail in Australia from David Jones for $1,200, it's still half the price of the Louis Vuitton Palm Springs Mini. So yeah, that's about it. Like it's a great little bag. I highly recommend it. I've only worn it like the once since I got it this week, and I've already had lots of compliments on it. And it's also not something everybody has. on Instagram, on social media, has the Palm Springs Mini, but I've never seen anyone with the MCM bag, the Bebe Boo. So yeah, so it's different. I actually think the quality is really good for the price. Like, it's almost like Louis Vuitton quality when it comes to stitching, and like canvas thickness is even similar to like the early Louis Vuitton before they changed the canvas to thinner. Yeah, so I'd really recommend it. And also that it's handmade too is a nice touch. So all of them are different, but yeah, so it's the same size as the mini Palm Springs. So if you're not quite sure, try one on in store if you can, or if you have the Palm Springs Mini, like try that on. You know it's roughly the same size, just a centimeter shorter. Yeah, so I'm really going to enjoy this bag, and I'm going to use it to death. It's going to fill up my Instagram for sure. If you have any more questions about this bag or MCM, just leave them below in the comments. I'd love to answer them. This is my first video on YouTube, and I'm hoping to like start uploading more, mainly probably Louis Vuitton because I'm a Louis Vuitton collector, but just any bags in general. I'd love to do reviews or what's in my bag or like opinions on stuff. So yeah, like if you want to see some of that, like keep checking out my channel, subscribe, like follow me on Instagram, and yeah, that would be great. So I hope you all have a great day. I hope this has like either convinced you whether or not to buy this bag if you were questioning it, or if you don't know about it, you now know about it and want to go check it out. Okay then, thank you for watching, have a great day, and until next time, bye.